being stressed out has become so normal that everyone seems to be proud of it when they're saying to each other, oh, I'm so stressed out, I have so much work to do, oh, my husband's stressing me out. All these things, we don't even understand how bad stress is for us. Stress is self-suicide. Stress is a disease. We're creating disease for ourselves without us even knowing the effects of stress. We are in a society where we have these demanding jobs, low salaries. We're in this 9-to-5 society where we barely have time to even work on our mental health, have time to love each other, care for each other. We're out here being proud of being stressed. It makes us sound like we're productive because we're stressed out. We don't even understand that our body cannot handle years of stress, decades of stress. Because the effects of stress on the cells in our bodies is so detrimental that there's no way we can even reverse it once we get hit with a chronic disease. Once we get hit with those diseases that you hear people have, you think it's by chance that they get cancer. You think it's by chance that they get these horrible diseases that end up killing them. It's not by chance, it's not by genetics. Thanks to Dr. Bruce Lipton, who discovered through his experiments that the fate of our cells is not determined by genetics. It's determined by the environment that we are in. In other words, we used to think that if we get cancer or if we get any kind of disease, it's because of our genetics, it's because of luck. It's not because of genetics. It's because we have done this to ourselves. We have created an environment whereby our cells have become so weak and we have no strong immune system to fight off diseases. As a result, we've developed diseases that could kill us. If I open my eyes and I see someone that I love, whether that's my baby, whether that's my child, or whether that's my husband, or that's my job, or that's myself, my brain creates chemistry that's associated with love. For example, dopamine, growth hormones. These hormones are associated with vitality. If the mind perceives love, it's related directly to our vitality. That's why you see people who are in love, they live longer, they're glowing, they are happier because they are having chemistry in their brain that's related to love hormones and happiness. That's why you hear people that are married happily live longer without developing diseases, whereas people who have bad marriages, bad relationships, have been in relationships with narcissists, all those people suffer with their health more than people who've looked after themselves, who've not allowed themselves to get stressed out for any reason. When we live in fear and stress, our immune system gets shut down. I am not even exaggerating. It gets shut down. Fear and stress is so effective at weakening our immune system to a point where in operations where you are transferring an organ into a new body, what doctors do is they put into the recipient's body stress hormones so that the stress hormones can shut down the recipient's immune system, so that the immune system of the recipient can accept the new organ without rejecting it. This is how you know that stress hormones actually shuts down your immune system. So the more stressed you out, constantly stressed out because someone pissed you off, the driver in front of you pissed you off, your partner, your boss, your co-worker, when they stress you out and you allow them to stress you out, because we are in control of our body, our boss and our family and our partners, they're not in control of our bodies. When we allow ourselves to get stressed out, we are shutting down our immune system. I want you guys to just understand that when you shut down your own immune system, can't then go and blame yourselves in the future when you develop some kind of disease that you never ever thought you would ever develop. Even something as simple as migraines, headaches, all of that is caused because our immune system is so weak, because we've weakened our immune system through constant stress. There's absolutely no reason to be stressed out. We just perceive things as a stressful experience because we've labeled them as a stressful experience. In reality, you don't have to be stressed out because you don't have to label that experience as a stressful experience. You can just choose to love yourself and love your immune system more than you label something as a stressful situation. Because think about it, you wouldn't really be happy with developing a disease in the long run because you have been stressed out for the last 10 years because of your boss that you hate so much. Hate, stress, fear, anxiety all weakens your immune system. This is from a scientific point of view. This is from doctors who have proven to us multiple times that the immune system weakens every time we're in stress. We're in survival. We're just trying to be people that survive because we assume that this person's going to harm us. This person's going to hurt us. We're assuming that our partner's going to cheat on us. We assume that our boss is a horrible boss and we hate them so much and we have to deal with them every day, 5 times a week. All these things have really destroyed our immune system, and it's now about time that we realize that our immune system is directly in our own hands. We control our immune system. We are holding our immune system in our hands. We decide whether we weaken it or whether it's so strong and powerful that you can't even catch a cold. There are people that I know that can't even catch a cold. And I'm so amazed at them. I'm always asking them, how do you not catch a cold? We live in such a cold country. We live in the United Kingdom and it's freezing here. How do you not catch a cold? And their response is, I'm so in control of my emotions. I'm so in control of my mind. I'm so in control of my body. I'm so in control of my immune system. I don't allow any virus or even a cold to come onto me. And those people I know are so happy. They would not get stressed out by exams. They would not get stressed out by their job, even if their job is so stressful to other people. They would not get stressed out by an argument they had with their partner or with their mother. They just won't. They just react very neutrally because they know that their cells are relying on them. Their cells' strength is relying on you, on yourself. You have to make your cells strong by not allowing yourself to get stressed. No one can come in to my body and save my cells. No one can come into my body and protect my cells. I am the only one who can protect my own cells. Every day, our cells develop cancer cells. And our immune system is smart enough to destroy those cancer cells. But if you're constantly stressed out and your immune system is very weak, then there'll be a day where your immune system won't be able to fight off those cancer cells and you'll develop cancer. For what? Because you had a stressful day and you perceive yourself as stressful and you perceive yourself as a weak person that you can't control an experience. You can't label the experience as neutral and not get affected by it. Is that why you think it's okay to weaken your immune system? There's no justification to harm your body. God has given us our body for us to look after it, so that when we live with a healthy body. That's why we're not really supposed to smoke or drink or do drugs. In most religions, drugs is not allowed because we can't harm our body. Why would we harm our body when it's a body given to us by God? It's a gift, something that we should look after. But what we're doing is we're destroying our cells through stress. So we're not really looking after our body, and then we get shocked when we get a disease. Dr. Bruce Lipton has said multiple times, if you develop a disease, it's got to do with your environment. It's not got to do with your genetics. So taking that message on, you have to now understand that the fate of your cells and the fate of your health is in your own hands. because you're the one who controls how strong your immune system is or how weak your immune system is. No one else. Not doctors, not your father, not your mother, not your husband, not your wife. You are the only person that can weaken your own immune system through your own hands.